supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge.
Previously on...
Captain! Big flaming thingy!
Oh, hi. What are you doing? Don't hit me. Thank you. Oh, they dead. Oh, they dead. I mean, yeah.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to.
I have the right. I've done all this shit.
For the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there? Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my boy damn channel! I'm more than finished with you lot.
Can I piss him off more? How many times do I have to pull it? Does it work? Okay, no.
Why are they fighting? I don't understand. Just don't get it. Why are they... Oh my gosh.
That sucks. This sucks. I hate this. I tried to negotiate peace, and it was all for nothing. There's still a bunch of idiots shooting at each other. Fuck. This is my life now. You're fucking stupid, dude. Just killing everybody. Okay, they were defending the printing press, though. MSI shouldn't have fucked with that. Oops.
Hello.
Sorry.
My name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking
Everyone's
bullhead.
screaming in the background.
I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, setting up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are.
His head came off.
Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
That's so funny. Where'd she go? The engineer. I don't know. She must have died somewhere. I have to pick. I really have to pick. There has to be another way. I'm not gonna give it to either of them. Man, I have not been back to my ship in a long, long time. Nice to get back to it.
Hail, Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected value. I used to hate math, but then I realized decimals have a point.
Yeah, I hate this place.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
And I'm encumbered.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
Okay. That should be good. Well. Is that a really good smoothie? To Byzantium. We go.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
The more I play this game, the more I realize it's hard to be peaceful in life because you don't got multiple attempts. So it's like a fine balance between doing this or that or doing nothing on multiple dimensions orthogonal to each other. Each scaled by some scalar. It's basically matrix methods and linear algebra. Or non-linear. It's whatever, dude. I'm sure you guys don't care.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you? Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller. He spends most of his time in this estate, which is heavily guarded. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
She was a lovely lady. That was romantic.
Why can't something exciting happen around here?
Patrick Leo's level head. Feeling a little off balance?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
No.
Hey! Stand back! You... I'm part of Minister Clark.
It's gonna be okay. We got this.
You know, that's a very good point. I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
I have an idea.
Hey. I really should...
I'm gonna drink my smoothie. Three, 2, 1, 0.
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined.
How did you get in here? You!
Oh, that worked.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing?
Oh, my law. Captain! Captain! That's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow!
Oh, Parvati.
If this is about
Parmesan.
another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more. Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor.
He's got no idea what we're asking.
Will that be all? Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due. Via the Acropolis District. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening. What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement.
Nice.
Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to.
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know. Shouldn't we do something our own selves?
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their intervention.
I mean, this is a pretty nice place to have house arrest in. I'm excited to send the message to Earth. See if I can try this way. Sounds good to me.
What?
Yeah, that was easy.
Captain, I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Good for you.
I'm sorry, but I've already exceeded my friendly banter quota. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Clea, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Say your business. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience.
Okay.
I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's form... I suppose that is... admissible?
That's funny. I don't want to see us do anything.
One person gets all this space. Just to sign papers all day?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, bitch. That's how it be in real life, though. Incredible view, but tragic. Can't go in here. I guess I can steal all the stuff. Yeah, Parvati and Cheese is making some really good comments here. Broken snow globe? That's so good. Alright, welcome to the show.
I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
This is when the game gets good. God, these toilets have no partition. What the hell is she doing?
Not so fast.
This might be tough.
Oh, Parvati died. Oh no. Let's make a run for it. See what happens.
What was that?
This might be tough.
Something?
Okay, so another route maybe.
I'm out! Reloading!
So I can't use while I'm in combat. Wasted hibernation without causing the death of the human subject and loss of associated productivity. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of it.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky. You have something I want. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else?
Alright, back to Phineas.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. All right, I've got it. We can't possibly take my lab and all my equipment to the Hope, yes? That would be insane, so we do the slightly less insane thing. We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Alright, let's go.
We have arrived at the Hope. Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis is that his mental stability is not...
Neither is mine.
about Edgewater? Fucking damn pirate.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Coming!
Where the fuck am I going? Get the fuck out of my way.
Got your paperwork squared away?
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Hope's so much like Groundbreaker. I knew they were sisters, but it's eerie. Like walking in another universe where we all died.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. Probably not, but don't let that stop you. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous, and also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my human? Jumpstart. Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the...
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope.
Awesome.
Oh, good. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. You hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab.
Hmm.
Something's not right. Looking at friend. Just a minute.
Such an uncomfortable toilet. That's cool. That looks really cool. What is that? It's about to get serious. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this next part without killing anybody. This is literally the biggest challenge. Like, we're getting close, guys. We're getting really close.
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously.
You are about... assault. I don't like that word. You are about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. Saves made after this point. You can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded content such as Paranormal unavailable. Any saves may be on to this point. Is there anything you want to do before you enter the prison? Do it now before you cross the point of no return. So this is the point of no return. We're gonna do some housekeeping.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
But let me go to the vendors real quick.
Why, it's not the best choice! It's Spacer's why, freedom!
You know what, Parvati? I love you. But I know who you really love.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei as well.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make time.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Well, drunk's what I'm aiming for, so I'll take your word on it. Bottoms... Oh! No, it's good. I'm fine. I just didn't expect it to taste like... Oh, propellant. Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should... Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after. It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? Well, maybe... I need a minute. Water's for cowards. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me? There's nothing easy about you know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
That's so deep, actually. I feel so much the same. Parvati's such an amazing person. She cares about what's important. She ignores the superficial, bureaucratic, corporate bullshit, which all starts at being superficial. She just cares. She has a good heart. Yeah, this game makes me emotional sometimes.
You're not. You're like me? Stands to reason, you being a dashing ship captain and all.
Aww.
Me, I just got a big wrench and a good swinging arm.
Ooh, big wrench, she said.
Like. That makes me, well, unaccountably happy, Captain. It's a lonely thing being different like this.
That it is.
So, feeling how you do, what if she really does like me and then she changes her mind? What do you mean, Captain? So if I'm doing my very best to be kind and open-hearted, I shouldn't worry how she thinks of me? Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
Welcome to borderline personality disorder, my friend. Welcome to depression and anxiety. Man, this is so good. I love the writing in this game. It is amazing. It's like it was made for me, and I love it. And I love Parvati, and it's just an amazing game.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about. Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should? All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain. Come on, let's go.
She looks so sick. We're gonna continue Parvati's mission now.
I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise... oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes. but I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprise. Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
If you guys can't tell, I'm smiling a lot right now. Oh, okay. It's Spacer's choice. It's none of his choice. Where's my soliloquy? Where is my soliloquy? What the fuck? I am really pissed off right now. What is happening?
The controls are in the back of the machinery stack area. Clear of the radiator. I have the part position on my side. Go ahead and try to if you don't know what that means, the temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Alright.
Hey, you the one who fixed those radiators? Want a charming cop?
Have a look.
Hey.
What can I do for you?
Oh, it's Mark.
Have a look.
Remember that you are not insured.
Oh, get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Jackass incoming!
Hey, Captain? I was thinking about what you said before. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out.
Anyway, I don't care. She could figure that out after. Let's go. Alright. We're going. And here we are.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
I'm so confused. Everything was perfect. Well, this isn't the last part like I thought it would be. This is karma for not continuing Parvati's love romance shit. No, fuck you. Literally doing all of this so I don't have to kill Sophia Conde's dumbass. All of this work just so I don't have to fucking kill somebody. Try not to get anyone killed in the process. Literally all I've shot is mechanicals. Fuck out of my way.
Hold on!
Got him. Next place. Please tell me it's here.
There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr.
A pleasure. You're a...
Oh, gosh. My tongue's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Yeah. Cool. We're buying her a fancy outfit now. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this because I want it to be no cut, but also I'm gonna edit it to space everything out and be nice and formatted. I have no idea, dude. But this is just a wild goose chase.
No way, no. I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet.
Okay, bye, loser. I did talk to Parvati now or some shit. Yep.
Well, I guess that's everything then. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for.
We're going on this crazy side missions all over the place.
Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help.
I'm trusting you to keep Parvati safe.
God damn it, you're scary. Please. Please, where's her hat? Why is her hat gone? Why is her hat gone? Why? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? We're buying another fucking hat. We're buying another fucking hat. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting absurd. We're buying a hat. I was gonna buy her another one. Why? Why is this happening to me? This game wants me not to succeed. I don't know why the fuck.
Have you tried our dehydrated water tablets? Just add air. Don't take my word for it.
I don't give a fuck, dude. That's funny though. Brand new hat. Felix, you know what? You get a brand new hat too. You know what? I get a brand new hat. You know what? Let's go. Let's fucking do this. Once and for all. Cause I'm getting really sick and tired of it. Having to buy your asses some brand new hats all the time. No, how much to my next upgrade? Ah! Sure, fuck it, I'll do this one. I don't want to help that guy. Yeah, I don't want to fucking do that shit either. That's a whole waste of time. Hey, it's us. one more thing. We're gonna start the slaughterhouse bullshit. Back at it again with some more bullshit.
Heads up, boss! That's one down!
Okay, that's not actually how I'm gonna do it, because I'm trying not to kill anybody, so... Yeah, that was a little fun start to the level, though. You guys thought I went crazy. Nope. Nope, doesn't count. Although I am going crazy, but I haven't killed anybody. Nope, not yet. But I sure want to. CMP, we know our CMPs. No fucking shit. Just know I didn't do anything. I didn't kill nobody. That's all I needed, bitches. Conde was talking about how she hated unplanned variables. But like, then I got mad whenever I didn't, you know, plan for all the variables either. This is the grand finale. This is the moment you have all been waiting for.
I am pleased to inform. Please be. I would also.
You are here. Oh. Wait, is that what?
Transmission. Goodbye.
Yep, hopefully I see you again. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna save it here because I don't want to wait through a fucking loading screen again. Tragedy of bootlegging on a PS4. Even though it's crazy how PS4s are old now. I'm just old. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's do it. Yes, holographic shroud. Let's watch him kick some ass.
The board will never own Groundbreaker. No while I agree. Push on, Mardat.
Stay down.
Nice. Did you see that? They blew up.
Even here.
I'm so proud of you. Keep going. Keep it coming.
Wonder how long we'd last out on the surface.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Y'all look like a bunch of buffoons. Oh wait. We look like a bunch of buffoons.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Like here. And now we're at the pit. Nice, nice, nice. Just waltzing our way through, just like last time. Wait a second, let's check our stats, chat. Let's check our stats to make sure that we're not fucked again. That's what I fucking thought. All 100.
What was that? Are you new here?
Yeah, you're welcome, bud.
Hold it.
Lie, persuade, what'd I do?
No,
That's what I thought. Waltzing my way downtown.
Well, look who it is. I've got work to do.
Yeah, alright. Let's go to the next part. Just gotta make it there. This place looks awful. Oh shit.
All right, boss. I'm ready. Let's do this.
I'm about to save the game just in case some fuckery happens. Alright, old goobers.
Captain, you've disrupted... You... I've devoted...
Let's see. Forgot the next part. Yeah, that's what I thought.
There isn't much of a board left, thanks to you. You've thrown this system at... Rockwell said that. Chairman, you're... Sophie? That insufferable, arrogant twit. After all I've done for him, I have given the chairman nothing less than a lifetime of loyal, honorable service. And this is how he repays me. By leaving me twisting in the wind. Enough. I'm not going to stand here bickering with you. I was expecting the chairman's support, but I'll have to do without. I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this. I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you. When you put it that way, no. Not in the least. Damn it all. Very well. You win. I'm familiar enough with your methods to realize my chances of survival are low.
Yeah, pussy, go away.
Congratulations, Captain. You've outplayed me. I accept your terms and will return Dr. Wells to your care.
I hope you find something better to do with your fucking life, you idiot.
I just hope you've made the right decision. The fate of the colony is in your hands now. I bid you farewell, Captain.
Thank God. You're crazy. Just waltzing through the door. It's literally the hope there. And oh, this is cool. And there's her key. Time to celebrate. Look at this. What the fuck? What's going on? Thank God.
I hardly believe my eyes. You didn't have to do this, you know. Risk your life just to save mine. I'm all right. Akande wanted my cooperation, and she was prepared to beat it out of me. If you hadn't arrived, I might have given it. You've left the board in tatters, but Halcyon is still on the verge of starvation. I just hope we're not too late. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me the Earth went dark 3 years ago, and the board's just been covering this up?
They've been incredibly effective at concealing the truth. Right now, the only people in the colony who know are standing in this room.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. Earth isn't going to help us. No one's going to help us now. We're alone out here, and I don't know if we're going to survive. Yeah? I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to... Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. Thank you. Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now. If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can. I had hoped your fellow colonists might hold the key to saving Halcyon, but I don't have nearly enough chemicals to revive them all. I'll do what I can. I just hope it's not too late. It's time I return to my lab. I'll try to save as many of the Hope's colonists as I can. You're under no obligation to help me. You've done enough already. Thank you. I'm going to need all the help I can get. I know I've asked too much of you already. I revived you into a strange and unfamiliar colony. I put your life at risk. I made you an accomplice to my own ends. We were going to save this colony, you know. That's what I told myself when I pulled you from the Hope. You and I were going to set everything right. Now, I don't know what to think. Earth is gone, and we're going to need a miracle to survive another generation. I always suspected Halcyon might collapse one day. I just thought we would have more time.
There you go, folks. Beat the game without killing anybody, without killing any sentient life.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists, engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Left unchecked, the war on Monarch consumed both MSI and the Alliance, and when the sulfur clouds settled, only stragglers from both factions remained. Some found their way to Sublight, some to Terra 2, and some lived their final years fighting for food in the wilderness. In the end, only the beasts remained. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hayden would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers.
He's also a conspiracy theorist, if you go further into
missions.
missions.
Made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation.
Adelaide,
Nevertheless,
fucking
Adelaide's
guilt.
camp grew into a well-established
Fucking
town.
dumbass.
Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know.
I mean, she was an ancient bitch, so who cares?
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
That's so funny.
Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically and somewhat awkwardly agreed.
But she deserves.
The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify for combat purposes a sanitation and maintenance automechanical that he found in a state of disrepair in Emerald Vale scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the unreliable supply closet to this day. Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage.
That's awesome. Good for Mr. Clark.
It was widely suspected that Sophia Akande was the true power behind Chairman Rockwell. However, after the riots on Tartarus, she was never again seen in the colony. Various theories circulated as to her fate. Some believed she boarded an interstellar ship capable of journeying to a distant colony. Others believe she died trying to escape Tartarus. Some few suggest she fled to Monarch, where she continued to live among a small band of loyalists. There is another theory, which suggests that Sophia's encounter with you changed her, and she deliberately retreated from public view, but continued supporting the colony in secret. When Dr. Wells began reviving the Hope's colonists, he found himself with a sudden windfall of additional supplies and resources, courtesy of an anonymous donor. If Wells knew who his supplier was, he never told a soul. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He was never able to come to terms
Power of
with his own
negotiation and
fact, troubled by the
diplomacy.
decision of placing all his faith in the first colonist he ever revived, the infamous captain of the Unreliable. The revival project yielded mixed results. Phineas, weighed down by limited support and his own guilt, struggled to revive more than a handful of scientists and engineers. They made a heroic effort to solve the colony's problems, but with small numbers and facing long odds, their solutions never caught on. Only a few of the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Wells died before he could see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a haunted man, crushed by the guilt of his failures. Small, petty factions squabble over what remains of the colony. Every attempt to reach out to Halcyon's neighbors is met with silence. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Wow. And I get chills every time. Like I said, this game's a masterpiece. And what do we learn from it? Well, I ended up not really learning anything. I learned that it is possible, it is very possible to play through this game without shooting anything. And I played through it as peacefully as I could. But even so, it took a lot of saves and going back. And in real life, you can't do that. You can't save your game. You only keep going forward. And even in this game, Even with my ideal approach of being peaceful and diplomatic and negotiating, I still didn't really do much. The system still collapsed. I saved it from the board, but it's dark times. You know, we still entered a new dark age. And so I guess I don't really learn anything from this. Other than, I guess, if you can be peaceful, but also if you need to defend yourself, you should. Tit for tat. War game or something. I think it's called war game. Anyway. So the lesson is that, I guess, try to be as kind as you can, but don't let people roll all over you. Do what you want, but make sure you're not exploiting others. There's a balance between peace and assertion, and there's always an infinite number of paths you can take. You just gotta choose one, and if it doesn't work out, hop on to another. That's all life is. A series of events. You can't control others, but you can control yourself. You can do your damn best to make sure that you spread positivity around you. And when you mess up, you just have to move on, apologize. Don't expect anything from other people, because they're always going to disappoint you, no matter how peaceful you are. That doesn't mean you need to start being violent and aggressive and push others away. In fact, it means the opposite. It means you need to bring yourself together with others. It means you need to be strong and be peaceful and be kind, even when everyone seems like they're against you, when the whole universe seems like it's against you, when even your own insides seem like they're against you. Your internal mechanisms. Because there is no other choice than death and just doing nothing. And sometimes the right thing is to do nothing for a little bit. But just know that there's always hope. And even if it all ends in a catastrophic failure, at least you tried. This game is a phenomenal game. And I'm probably going to play it multiple times over again. But for now, that's it. Anyway, in the comments, if you guys would like to suggest anything for me to do, if you're interested, I'd love it. I'd love any criticism, harsh or not harsh. I don't really care, because I don't know any of you guys. But I know that although we might not know each other, we can still share an equally awesome experience. And I would love to improve if you're interested. And if not, I'll find something else. Like I said, there's so many paths in life. You just gotta try them out and don't give up. I love you guys.